o'clock on a weekday night, taking calls about the Jazz.
Hello, good morning and welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Fox, here on the show this morning is my mate Bridgeman. Morning, Bridge.
Morning, Oxshire. Can I just say a big good morning to you? Huge good morning to the lads in the lobby and to other Rangers fans that are listening in all over the world. Good morning. Welcome to Rangers Radio. Big game.
No, need to get that team, Bridge, so can you give us the team? Bridge?
Yeah, I got it here, buddy. Here we go.
We started.
Sorry, pal. Sorry. McGregor, Tavernier, Goldson, Helander and Barisic. Kamara, Zungu and Rebo. Hadji, Kent and Itten. Substitutes: McLaughlin, Bassey, Patterson, Balogun, Simpson, Jack, Davis, Wright and Roof. So he's made the bench, Roof.
Some big talking points there. Obviously, Zunga and Kamara coming in for Davis and Jack, and obviously Itten for Roof, which I think a lot of people asked for. I think a lot of people get the back four and the goalie right. We go at the front three right, but nobody get the midfield Bridge.
Absolutely. And listen, by the way, I noticed that Jack's not in the team or the bench, and you mentioned something about it last night. Explain yourself.
One cannot divulge one's sources, Mr. Bridges.
So, okay, just gather some hints.
All right. When I was talking to Stevie on Thursday, all right?
Uh-huh.
Is that enough? Is that big enough?
No. What's the score? What's happened to Ryan Jack?
Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. He'll be back, hopefully. Yeah. He'll be back soon. Don't worry about it.
You're a skinflint with information, you. A skinflint with information.
All your sources, mate. Right, let's get this phone. Let's get this phone line open. Get people's thoughts on the team. Obviously, back four with Zunga and Kamara sitting there. Rebo playing forward to them, trying to link with Hadji, Itten and Kent. So we'll see where it takes us, mate. Eh?
Oh, absolutely. I feel we've got a really strong squad there, and we should be able to take care of Hamilton. Just don't concede any goals and score. That's all. I don't care how many you score. In this case, as many as you can. Just go out there and get 7 or 8 past them. I don't think it's going to happen, but you never know.
1-0, 2-0, 3-0, doesn't matter, mate. As long as we just take
That's correct. It's 3 points. Yeah? It's the 3 points I want. It's 3 points. But we've been lovely for shooting.
Actually, Bridge, if we win 2-0, we've actually extended our lead.
Oh, so well, because they won 2-1 yesterday, wasn't it? Oh, quite incredible. See the way things turn out, and unbelievable, just unbelievable.
Do you know, here's one for you, mate. If we win today, Aberdeen can't catch us in February.
Aberdeen can't catch us. Oh, wow. Wow.
Right.
They got lumped yesterday. Didn't they?
Aye. People want to join us. What's the number?
Oh, the number's 0141 356 1972.
Join us at Skype at rangersradio.online. If you phone in on Skype or the phone in, hang up, and we will phone you back. If you keep phoning, like people were doing last night, we can't phone you back, Bridge. It's pretty easy, isn't it?
Dead easy. Logic.
Keep phoning, we can't phone you back. All right. What's your thoughts on the team then? You happy? Or you looking forward to seeing Zunga?
Actually, I am. I was saying this a couple of weeks ago. I don't think he's quite ready for the sort of top echelons of our league. But I think he might be quite comfortable here. And it's a wee stepping stone for him to sort of bring himself forward. He looks quite a good player and quite comfortable on the ball and moves nicely, you know. So all these wee things, all the wee sideshow things that make up. I don't think he's not come out with a bang in any of the games. I thought he played quite well in one of the games. I don't think, don't get me wrong, I think obviously he's a good player, you know. So I'm happy he's there, and I wish him all the best, because this is going to be a big test for him today, a big test. You might find he runs out of steam just after half time. But no, good luck to him. Welcome. But the team I'm happy with, the rest of the team, well, you know what I think? I think Big Gaten's a really good really good centre forward for us. I think Kent's an amazing player. Hadji is coming into a good player. Aribo, marvellous, just marvellous. Kamara, well, we saw when Kamara came on the other night there, we were playing, it was a night time, wasn't it? And he came on because I think we looked a bit down. He came on and brightened us up a wee bit. And obviously the defence speaks for itself. I think I'm happy. Although I wouldn't have been surprised if he'd put in Balogun of centre half. I wouldn't have been surprised.
Only because of the surface, mate. That was my thrashing. I like Mike Helander. I must admit, I thought he was one of our top players on Wednesday night at centre half. He looks a better player every time I see him, if I'm being honest.
I think he's quite polished, actually. You know, when he gets the ball, he runs himself into a bit of trouble, and the bad bounce of the ball can get him tied up, just like we saw against. I can't even remember who we were playing the last day, to be very honest with you. But he couldn't get the ball to come down in the box and so on and so forth. And when he come down, he ended up giving away a corner. The guy got a shot and the keeper made a save. So these things you've got to watch what we're doing, mate. But other than that, I think that boy's brilliant. Plus, he's got a wonderful left foot for clearing the ball and moving the ball.
He's brave as well, Bruce. Brave as well.
Oh yes. But this new boy that's coming in, I think he's roughly the same size as him. He's 6'4"
Are you happy with that? Is that an inch too small for you?
Actually, well, he's not how I feel. I think the way our team is playing, and you look at the way the opposition over the last couple of years have set themselves up, they've got some giant centre halves in other teams that are 6'6", 6'7". You know, they're really, really big people. You know, and some of these big.
You look at your team with Zunga in it in the middle and Itten in it, and obviously the two boys at centre half, and Barisic is tall and Aribo's tall. But we're no exactly Jason Holt and that now, you know.
Oh, correct. Look, I'm delighted what we've got, the personnel we've got. Right, I'm just meaning it from a centre half perspective.
Right, we've been joined by first caller.
Right.
Morning, caller.
How you doing, guys?
All right, Thomas, how's you?
I'm no bad at all. Right, it's not really a question about the team. It's a question about this. See, the compliance officer or this crap. What's going on?
I'm not going to listen, Thomas. This is a pre-match show, and I know I valid your call and that, but it's a build up to the game. We've got a game in less than an hour, mate. We want to talk about the game, you know. We've got all week to talk about the compliance officer.
Aye, right, okay.
Thoughts on the team, mate?
Quite. Jungu, I'm always worried about him. I don't know how. I'm always a bit kind of.
Have you seen enough film to judge him yet?
No, definitely not. That's what I'm just going to say. He hasn't had enough game time. I like the fact that Itten up front a day. I've always. There's something good about him. There's something really, really good about that guy. He's a good player. I've just Zungu for the midfield. I'm a wee bit. And he's not going to tell us how Ryan Jack's not playing.
Who, me? I know nothing, mate. I know nothing.
Because I just thought he'd return the team today. I've got to say,
obviously got a wee knock, mate. Obviously got a wee knock. Yeah.
I know. I heard that. I'm going to try and get it open, but no, I think I will. If your pal can't, I can't.
No, mate. You've got to.
Well, the thing is, sorry, Paul.
Because on this panel, mate, you've got to know how to keep a secret.
Is that Masonic thing?
I said that, mate. I never said that.
You promise not to tell.
Because if I was to tell you some of the things that Fox got up to, people wouldn't believe me, Bridgeman, would they?
No, they would not.
So how do you still feel about that? Is it a good plan? Which shift? So that.
Can I tell you about 2 o'clock, mate?
If you're still online now.
I think he's neat and tidy, but we've seen, mate. Obviously, he started well against St Mirren the last time he started, mate, and then he got that tackle on him, and he disappeared at the game. Now, whether he tried to play on with having a knock or his bottle went, only time will tell. I thought he'd done well when he came on against Hibs for the last 10, 12 minutes. He won the ball a few times and moved it quickly. So we'll see what it takes us, and I'm looking forward to seeing how he performs. Bridgeman?
Yeah, I think Zungu, based on what we're seeing and how he's been playing, the last two, I think his last two appearances has been booked, and it's for similar to what we said about Roof. His match, the match fitness and all the things that matter. The ball coordination, eye ball coordination. I think it's not quite there yet. He's not quite as sharp as a lot of folk think he should be.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he needs probably about half a yard in match fitness, not to full fitness, match fitness. Because we've seen a lot of young people coming through, and you see when they step up, and we can step up in fitness, but the match is a completely different thing,
All right, Bridge, I'll cut across you there, mate. We'll be joined by Scott. Morning, Scott.
Morning, here, Bridge, man. How you doing? All right?
Hi, Scott.
Yeah. Everybody well,
all right, mate. What's your thoughts, mate?
Aye, quite happy with the team. I didn't think Sir Stephen would play on the plastic pitch, obviously.
Right.
I think Zungu just... we'll see how he gets on. I think he maybe needs to get up to the pace a wee bit. A couple of times he's come on. He's been caught in the ball, but I think the last time he kind of looked a bit better. But I think that you were talking about that tackle in Zungu. I think that should have been a red card as well. That one he got in Birmingham, but that wasn't brought up either.
Just remind me, Scott, was that all the press or the BBC and all your Sky, that tackle on?
No, it wasn't. No, that didn't happen.
Okay, just maybe something I might have missed that.
No, you're not. No, you didn't miss that at all.
Right.
Good to see Atten getting a start up front. I think everybody's been calling for that, so I will see how he gets on. But I'm happy with the team next year.
Nobody picked the team. Nobody was close to the team.
No, I didn't pick the midfield anyway, that was for sure.
No. I think Stevie Gerrard has a sweep. He takes the money every week. That's what I think he does.
I think that's what it is, aye. But I think you said Jack's got a knock or something, is he? So he might maybe no risk it on the pitch today, but I'm quite confident.
We'll see. Hopefully it's just a wee knock.
Aye, hope it's not too serious.
It's all about Thomas. It's all just about winning the day and chopping another game off, isn't it?
That's it, another game, any other thing. I know we need 6 wins, but I think we'll only need, if we get 5, I think. I can't see them winning every game. But
Lucky yesterday. We'll be joined by John. Morning, John.
Morning, guys. How you doing? Hang on, I'll go on mute here. I've got you on. That's me. How you all doing?
All right, John. What's your thoughts on the team, bro?
Pretty happy with it. I was a wee bit worried about Davis being out because right away I got taken back to the St Mirren game when we lost. Yeah. So, we were all screaming about putting Davis. Why was he not on and stuff like that? And Zungu was playing and he didn't game at all. But I'm really hoping that it game.
Listen, John. John, I'm going to drop you and we'll try and bring you back in. You're breaking up. You're sounding like a Dalek. It might just be a bad line. We'll bring you back in, mate. Right?
Okay, no worries, man. No worries.
Sounds like a pure Dalek here, didn't he? Or he was doing Bridges' Norman Collier impersonation. There you go, Bridge.
Norman Collier. I mean, what was that?
Oh dear. Right, I'm sure the technical department will try and get John back in. But hopefully that's John back with us. How's that, John?
Aye, I'm good. Is that better?
That's a lot better.
Oh,
you standing on the sofa now?
Eh?
Are you standing on the sofa?
No, I'm lying down on it, just singing, chilling out, before the game, before I start jumping about mad in here. I'm happy with the team. I must say I'm happy with it. I'm just a bit concerned Davis isn't playing. I think he's our main man in the midfield, but Zungu's on and hopefully he'll take this opportunity and have a good game himself,
Aye, he's going to pick up the cudgel. We'll see, and obviously we don't know the exact issues with his contract, but I think both parties have got an option. So if he's wanting to stay, he's got to play.
Right.
Yeah, for us to take it shows what he's got.
Well, as I said, I think he's got good skill. He's a good player.
Aye, we'll see how good. We'll see. Hopefully, we'll start seeing the build of his Rangers career today. We've also been joined by Andy for Leeds. Morning, Andy.
Good morning. Oh, can anybody tell me the team? Like, I've just clicked in there.
I'm going to get
I'll tell you it now. I'll tell you.
Bridge will announce it.
Okay, here's the team. McGregor, Tavernier, Goldson, Helander and Barisic. Kamara, Zungu and Aribo. Hadji, Kent and Itten. Substitutes, McLaughlin, Bassey, Patterson, Balogun, Simpson, Jack, Davis, Wright and Roof.
Right, okay.
We could see both Wright. I reckon we'll see both Wright and Roof sometime today.
Right, well, again, like we said, he's still surprised he done it. I wouldn't have gone that way right enough, but okay, that's what we're going with. Right, what's the reason for Davis not being in, do you think?
The manager's went with Zungu. Simple as that. Simple as that, mate.
I find that a strange one, right enough, but okay, right enough. Got to get him in there and see how he goes, I suppose. Still's got the option of him being on the bench.
Aye. Especially with the 5 substitutes, you can make a substitution at half time without any. You know, you've still got 4 left if you do that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's strong enough, right enough. It should be strong enough to do the business today, right enough. But well, like I say, that's the beauty of trying to guess, Stevie Chair. You just never get it right, do you?
No, mate, it was close, mate. We should have a sweep, mate. It would roll over every week, wouldn't it?
Oh, definitely. I'd end up with a few bob there for the end of season party, wouldn't it? That was you sure.
Aye. Hopefully Ryan Jack's back there soon, eh?
Aye. I'll take it he's got a wee bit of injury there. I was hearing,
I don't know if it's an injury, mate, or they're just protecting him for the surface because of what he had on. Like, we'll find out, so hopefully we'll find out. Good. I think that Darren's joined this morning. Darren.
Good morning, Bridgeman. Good morning to the guys in the lobby. How we doing?
Good morning. Aye, good.
Give your thoughts on the team, Darren. Give your thoughts on the team.
Watching the team, I think quite good. Obviously, I've been listening in. People are kind of worried that Davis isn't on, but he's picked Zungu, so I heard what you said just there. It's as simple as that. So hopefully, we get the 3 points and get another box,
Aye, it's all about winning the day, isn't it? It's all about winning the day, Scott, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think we've just got to trust the manager with this as well. He knows, he'll see the players in training. And I said that, as you said, the guy's ring has got to, I think if we get the league wrapped up, you'll probably see him more in maybe the end of the season, but depends if they want to keep this unbeaten run going. But the manager's not really done much wrong this year, so I think you've just got to trust him. The team he's picked, I see they're playing with 2 up front, so normally with Hamilton they don't really sit in as much as other teams they play, so they normally try and come out and play a wee bit. So that will obviously help us a bit today, and we'll obviously get the 3 up front with Aribo. I think he'll play just probably in behind that 3. And as you say, Zunga will probably sit. But another 3 points and move on. I think it'll be a comfortable win today. I don't envisage any problems.
No, but you never know. That's the beauty of football, I suppose, Andy. If the favourites won every week, we'd all be multi-millionaires, wouldn't we?
Oh, definitely. But like I say, with that pitch and on, the fact that they're fighting for their life and all that, it's just imperative that we go out there with the right attitude. I think we go with the right attitude. Again, at the risk of repeating myself, get that early goal and follow it up by the second when there shouldn't be any danger. I think we should be good enough. We went there. Well, we went there the last time. We blew him away, didn't we? First 20 minutes, we thought it was going to be 5 or 6, but it ended up being 2. So you should always be on your guard, just making sure that what we're doing the things correctly, and hopefully another W and another game nearer. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, well, we'll also be joined by Blue Star. Morning, Blue Star. Bright and breezy, mate.
Morning, Ox. Aye, certainly is. That's a very, very strange team he's put out this morning, I think. You could never have forfeited that one. I think we'll struggle a wee bit in midfield, if I'm being honest. But at the same time, the players that he's put out should still be more than good enough to win the game. The only difference is, Ox, what's our record on plastic pitches? Much as we might win the game, we very, very rarely ever play well on them.
I think Hamilton's the one that we have played well in the past, mate, out them all. I mean, we have, but I mean, there's never that many goals in there.
even when we've kind of ran out of the tap of them, we've very rarely ever scored the right few goals. I just think we might struggle a wee bit in midfield because that's a completely different setup to what the guys are used to.
There's one change really, isn't there? Because Aribo and Kamara have been playing pretty consistently. So you've got.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But that one change can make all the difference because if it's no Jack, it's usually Davis.
Aye.
Well, is Zunga that type of player? I'm not. I don't know yet, Ox, to be honest, because I've not seen enough of him.
Only time will tell, mate. Only time will tell.
Yeah.
You know, I think everybody got pretty much the. I think a lot of people Blue were looking for it to come in for Ruth, and not because of the tackle, but because of Ruth's performance on Wednesday.
Yeah, okay, I agree with you. Plus the fact, maybe it might just be, Itton's maybe more suited to that kind of type of game when he's up against, obviously Hamilton will be more or less sitting back, I think, big guys at the back. I think Itton's more than capable of handling that type of game, you know.
Aye. It's he's got. Let's see if the boy can score goals because I think centre forwards, and I'll go to Darren with this. Centre forwards are joined down many goals they score. Really, ultimately.
Can you hear me there, Rox? Aye.
Aye.
I just had myself on mute there. Just centre forwards have got a big part to play in it, but I think Hamilton's going to put everybody in that box and just defend. You know what I mean? They're just going to. You know what I mean?
I don't know if Brian Rice is that type, mate. I think that's how sometimes they get the maybe lowest points. He's known for playing his 4-4-2 and sticking with it, mate. You know, that's the way Hamilton play. He tries to play the right way. He's quite a breath of fresh air in this Scottish game, Andy.
Yeah, that's how I see him. He's another goal manager, isn't he? He goes for it, and as you just said there, that's usually at the back end of the game. That's how they usually get taken out because they just totally go for it. They tire the cell out, and that's how you usually pick them off. That's how I think it could go if it's tight. I think if we're on, I think Rangers will take them out, and if it is tight, I think then Rangers will get them in the last 20 minutes. But I'm hoping it's going to be the other way around, as I said, and we set about the business, get the quick early goal, and then hopefully we're game flows. As Blue just said there, I totally agree with him. That's why I ummed when he gave me the team. The Zunga one in the midfield, what worried me was the game against St Mirren there when that guy put the tackle on him and he just did. He didn't want to know after that. And Hamilton, I would say they're not shy at getting stuck in there. So it'll be interesting to see with Zunga, right enough. I know we've not seen enough of him, but I'm not sure about him at all, to be honest with you. I'll stick my neck out right away about him. Have we got an option to buy there?
Just wait, Darren. Just wait. We'll bring you in. Wait for your name.
Have we got an option to buy there with him?
I think both parties got an option at the end of the summer. That's my understanding. Thomas, looking forward to the game. Big in at centre forward. Thoughts? Thomas dropped it. Scott?
Hi, Joe. Looking forward to seeing him because I think he's only had the kind of glimpses in. I think he played good in the European game and he scored a great goal there. But you know the strikers, as you say, they've got to score goals. I think there's a player in there. And I think if they play him, he's been played out wide a wee bit, but I think he needs to play right in the middle. And I think that's where he'll play today, obviously. And hopefully he can get a goal today. But I'm quite pleased with his progress. I know he's only had a wee kind of glimpses, 15, 20 minutes here and there, but when he's come on, he looks as though he can hold the ball up a wee bit as well. And as you say, Ruth was terrible the other night, so I'm not surprised that he dropped out. And they'll probably think he's going to be out for 2 games as well. So you'll probably find he'll start next week as well. But yeah, I look forward to seeing the big guy. Hopefully he can start with a couple of goals a day or a goal even.
You hear? Johnny's got a great record against Team St Lanarkshire.
What? Sorry, Dogs.
Aye, big hitting. He scored most of his goals against Motherwell. He's got a good record against Team St Lanarkshire.
Certainly has. I'm looking forward to seeing him today, actually. This is a great chance for it, because the Morella's been suspended and then obviously Ruth's going to be suspended. This is a chance for the big guy to get in there and claim his place, a starting place. So, this is a brilliant opportunity for him. And hopefully he takes it and gets stuck in there. And he's definitely a good player. There's no doubt about that. you know, but I don't think he's had enough minutes in the park to sort of show what he can actually do. But he's got the full game of the day, so this is a chance for him to get stuck in and hopefully get a few goals for us. That'll do me.
Darren, in you come, mate.
I'm just obviously with some of the callers are saying, just a wee bit worried about the midfield. You know, Steve Zungu in for Davis. You know, but obviously we're not the manager, but just a wee bit worrying about the midfield because obviously Stephen Davis is not there, and obviously when he gets a tackle, he kind of comes out the game. But fingers crossed he gets stuck in and proves us wrong.
Obviously, there's a lot of tension on us for Zunga. A lot of tension on Zunga today because we've not really seen that much of him. But he's an internationalist and he's shown he's got a range of passes, and some of the times we've seen him, obviously, if we look at him in the St Mirren game, but the team never played well that night. Bridgeman?
Right, but we didn't play at our sparkling best, let's put it that way. But when sometimes it's over the ball tackles and things like that, and that's what Zungu was a victim of, shocking tackle. And I think that was lasted all over the press and everything like that, with the St Mirren player assaulting him. Not a bit of it. I think Zungu will be a good player. He needs time. Maybe he's got the time now. Maybe this is his chance. He's got to take it. Both hands, grab it and go. Because that's what I think he is. I think he's a real quality player. Somewhere in there's a quality player. Got to get out.
Well, you're there, mate. Can you give us a team for people who's just joining us?
No problem. And the team is McGregor, Tavernier, Goldson, Helander and Barisic. Kamara, Zungu and Rebo. Hadji, Kent and Itten. Substitutes: McLaughlin, Bassey, Patterson, Balogun, Simpson, Jack, Davis, Wright and Roof.
All right. Strength on the bench there, Scott, eh?
Oh, aye. It's a right good bench, Ox, aye, plenty. Even I see the boy Simpson's on the bench, with 2 centre halves on the bench, I've noticed. And obviously, even the players that's not on the bench as well. We've still got Barfield and Morelos and Defoe there as
also,
well. So
good to see that Ryan Jack's on the bench, you know what I mean? He's no...
It's not, it can't be a bad one, I think. If it had been a bad one, he wouldn't even be on the bench. But I think, as the guys were saying, if there's any problems, we've got a strong bench there to bring to change things now as well. So, for Jack and Davis as well on the bench, and Wright as well. Hopefully, if we can get a couple of goals up, we maybe see him for 20 minutes. Half an hour. I think he got a couple of goals the other night, and maybe I brought him in, but obviously the game was tight, so he just decided to leave him on the bench. But it's all good, folks. All good.
Andy, I agree with you, Andy. You said earlier on, if we get a couple of goals, we can see Wright, and then maybe even if we're in control of the game, you never know. We could see a cameo for the boy Simpson as well.
Yeah, I think that would be ideal for all of us looking in, at this moment in time, because obviously we brought him in to get the feel of, the good feel-good factor that Rangers are at the moment. So if we could get there I think if we could get the 2 quick goals, I fancy us for 2 in each half, right enough. I had a wee look at that boy from Aberdeen. Like, he seems to have a shot in him and all that. He's got a bit of pace, so. And as I said the other night there, I liked his presence there when he talked. He looked like he really wanted that shot. There was pride, and he spoke about Jack, didn't he, about what he thought about Jack coming on. So I think he could be a real good acquisition for the Rangers, But yeah, today, it'd be nice to see him a good 20-25 minutes at the back end if we're 2 or 3 up and unleash him and let's see what he can do. And, that's the way to be. We'll be all right, I think. We usually are up there. Right? Like you said there earlier on, we don't seem to have a problem up there, albeit, anything can happen in football. But no, I think we'll be okay. I mean, we know what's in front of us now. So, yeah, it'll be good for Rangers today, hopefully.
Well, it's another big tick in the box, hopefully, Scott, eh?
Yeah, absolutely, Oxide. As I said earlier on, another 3 points and just keep this momentum going and get this wrapped up as quick as possible. Although I would like to win at a certain place, but I think we're off to aiming for that, but I think it might be one before then. But,
funny, when we done the poll on here a couple of weeks ago, actually, more people wanted to win at Ibrox.
Aye, well, possibly. I will. I think the game before, I think it's the St Mirren game. I think it's the last game before they play them in the league. I think that looks like maybe the game we could maybe win it if they drop another 2 points. But I'm okay where we win it, as long as we win it. That's the main thing.
Aye, that's the main thing.
That's the main thing, get the party started.
What's your prediction of the day, Darren?
Prediction of the day, 3-0.
3-0, a nice wee 3-0. Who's getting the goals for you?
I would just say 3-0. Just get it done and dusted. But I think Tav he'll score. Zungu, I think he'll score.
All right, okay.
And I think White will come on and he'll score.
All right, okay, bold. Andy, what's your thoughts? You went for 2-2.
Yeah, I'm going for 2-2. Yeah, I'm fancying hitting the bag of brace and the other. I'm not sure about the other two, but I fancy hitting for a couple here. I think he's got everything, him, and I think he's more for next season. To be honest with you, if big bids come in for Morales and all that, I think you could see a lot of him next year. He's got everything for me. Hope we don't let me down, because you usually say that and then bump, don't you?
Fox has just messaged me 2-2. What's Andy went for? Bridgeman, let me guess.
That's cruelty, by the way, what you said. That's what are you saying, Ox there? Sorry.
What are you going for?
I'm going for a 1-0 today, but obviously I'm really hoping for a mollification, something like 4 or 5. But no, I'll take a 1-0.
All right. Here we go. Oh, Blue Star away. Blue Star's dropped too. John, what are you going for?
I think I'll go for a 3-0 already. And I think that gets no score. I really do.
Aye, I would like to see the big man score. Just for his confidence. I think it's always good for strikers. A guy that I think would be important for us today, go to Darren with this, is Ryan Kent.
Well, I hope so. I hope Kent has a good game today. He's been quite quiet the past few games, but when he gets on a game, he's unbeatable. He's great. He might score one today as well. Possibility.
And you come, Darren?
Aye, Oxford, aye. I think Kent will be a big part to play in this game. So, as I say, he's not been up to the past couple of weeks, but hopefully he puts it, he scores and gets back in it again.
He's a usual winger, isn't he, Andy?
Yeah. Like, I'm a bit indifferent with him at the moment. Not full term right enough, but I don't think he's done enough. He seems to. Big guys come up to him now. He just seems to fall. And he's got it, but he just don't seem to be putting it out there at the minute. Like, maybe this kind of game today, if he could get his straps there and start running about, maybe score himself a goal, create a couple. Maybe set him off again right enough. But he's got something. But long term for me, I'm not sure about him. I'm not going to change my mind about him. I've said it from day one. So me, I say it as I see it. So. No, just lately, the way he's not been playing now, he just seems to, any kind of big defender comes up, he just seems to bounce off him. But, it might just be me. Like I say, I'm sober today, so I'm going to watch him.
You might see a different game.
Oh, kid, hey, listen, that Alec killed me on Friday. I was awake 2 hours yesterday, so absolutely clothetized me, that guy. I'm going to have to say, right, no, that's it, I'm not drinking anymore with him. And that's on the video call. Jeez, man. So I'm watching it sober today, I'll tell you.
You're not getting any younger, mate.
Oh, you're no kidding, man. I tell you, I lost 10 years after Friday, Saturday morning there.
You're an old man trying to play a young man's game.
You got it. That's the thing, though. If you don't, never keep learning. Keep going for it.
Aye, well, happens to us all, mate. Happens to us all.
So, Oxford, are you back on this for the game, mate? Aye.
Always, mate.
15 minutes after the final whistle.
Approximately. Bridge has got to get his pudding in that, and so he can listen. We'll be joined by Lackey. How we doing, Lackey?
Hi, Ox. Hi, guys. How you doing?
Hi, Lackey.
How's yourself, Lackey? Good to hear from you, mate.
Not too bad, mate. I started earlier today, you know what I mean?
Oh, dear.
I was going to say, I'm looking forward to seeing Big Zungu today. I think he must be doing well on training. You can start the day.
Well, I'd like to think so, mate. I like to think the manager's saying this guy's done it and he's earned his chance. I'd like to think.
I don't think. Sorry, Ox.
Carry on, mate.
I don't think he's going to get a place in that team unless the manager thinks he's earned it, mate.
Well, he sets high standard, the gaffer, doesn't he?
Okay.
How's the game going to go for you, Lackey?
3-0, mate.
3-0. Who's getting the goals?
I don't care who gets the goals as long as it's worth 3-0, mate.
Yeah, can't argue with that attitude, Scott, can we?
No, you can't. I was going to say to Andy, I said, in about a month's time, he'll be sober, I can tell you, mate. He'll be married sober in about a month's time, celebrating this week.
He's
not kidding there, Lucky.
I'm going for 5 miles.
You going for 5, Scott, aye?
I was going to go 4, but Andy said 4, so I'll go 5.
All right, okay.
And he got a couple, and I fancy one of the centre-halves to score for centre-half as well.
Aye, big Golson must have got a shuriken for his miss on Wednesday night.
Oh, I know. That was probably his EU transfer, and he missed it right in front of the goal. I couldn't believe it.
Aye. We didn't think we played well in the first half, but you looked at it, we missed about 4 sitters. It should have been 3.
It should have been 3-0 at half time.
Aye. You know.
I seen Zungu getting interviewed in Sky there, and he looks freezing. How many years is he starting to snore here? So I think it might be going that way.
Oh well. Maybe that's how they're playing him at the start. No bring them on as sub.
Get him warmed up.
Oh, but we'll see where it goes. Looking forward to the game. Hopefully 3 points a day, Marky, and move on. 1 done, 5 to go.
So it's all about 3 points, nothing else. That's what they're all about now. 3 points and that's it.
Here.
Andy, excitement building.
Oh, definitely. It always does when the Rangers are playing, and what looks like it's coming in front of us. I feel none of us are really going to know. We're all going to, we're all wanting it, but we're not really going to know how we're going to react till it happens, because there's a lot of emotions, a lot of memories for a lot of people. So just get that W. Even like you were talking about decent scores and all that, just get the W, get the win, get us closer, another game closer. Because every time we win, they're out of it anyway, but every time we win, that just sickens them every time, because it's another game off. So yeah, let's just get it done. I'm always excited when the Rangers come out, even the bad years,
Aye.
It's only one team for us, and that's the way it's always going to be. So yeah, come on, let's get it done. Get it done. In fact, I've changed my mind. I'm going to get in the fridge box there and have a couple of sherbets. You buggers keep talking me into it. Like, you get me at it, so I might as well go for it. Never mind. I can't stop my hand shaking, so I need to get them straight. So I think keep talking me into it.
Bridgeman, you need to have a word with that man.
He's a man's a shocker, I'll tell you. That's a sin, Andrew, saying that.
I was all right till I found this show. Christ, when I get to meet you, I'm going to be in serious trouble, I think.
Brilliant.
All right. Well, me and Bridge are teetotalers.
Aye.
Oh, excuse me. Don't classify me as one of you, I'll tell you, boy. Teetotaler, my
Oh dear. Right, okay, so nobody could even see Hamilton getting a goal, Scott?
Nah, I don't think so. Hopefully, anyway, we don't get a goal, folks. But just the way we've been defending, isn't it? 7 goals in 27 games is unbelievable record, and I don't think they're no scoring that many goals, so I can't see them scoring. If they're 5-0 up, maybe give them a goal, but I can't see. I know they're into Aberdeen, I think it is. I think he's playing with there. I can't remember his name now, he's playing up front, but nah, I can't envisage. I don't see any problems. I know the pitch, I could hear Blue Star saying we don't really seem to play well on these pitches, but we've never had this one, mainly down at Kilmarnock, we've got bothered normally against Hamilton. I think it's probably tried because they come out and play a wee bit. But nah, I can't see, I'm not envisaging any problems. I said that in the St Mirren game and all that, and I forgot what happened. But I think
is it the Boy Anderson?
Aye, the Anderson. Aye, and Lowen, aye. I think if we,
obviously,
sorry, when we're going to play well. Aye, when we're going to play well, if we come out the way we did the Ross County game, start with a tempo and move the ball quick, And then if we start like that, I don't see any problems today. But as you say, we've got to get the right attitude, get the 3 points and move on.
You're here, mate. You're here. You still with us, Blackie?
Aye, mate.
Aye, it's all about just chopping the games off and building up the excitement.
I think we should win a day, mate.
It's ordering as much Smirnoff as you can for Andy for a few weeks.
I know. I think a wee bit of handshake stuff to tomorrow, mate.
Well, my theory is if I take enough here today, my hands will stay straight right enough. So that's how I'm looking at it. Like a good win, that'll take it from there. Like,
aye, so just keep it going.
Vintage shocker, you are. What shockers?
Right, lads, we've reached that time of the evening, morning when we're going to get wrapped up, go and watch the game. What about you, Bridgeman?
Well, what can I say? I'm so looking forward to this game. I'm so looking forward to seeing my team. It seems as if it's been forever since we saw them. It was only a few days ago. Can I just say to all the Rangers fans all over the world, and particularly Rangers fans on here on Rangers Radio, go out there, do the business, mollocate them. At least 1-0. Bring back the 3 points. Everybody keep it going for the Rangers and go out and get them. Keep it going.
Thanks to everybody for joining us on the call. On the callers who came in this morning, great to hear from you all. Thanks to Bridgeman, and thanks to Old School Blue for doing the technical boxes on the wee long bag. This has been Rangers Radio. We'll be back approximately 15 minutes after the final whistle, celebrating a Rangers victory. Take it away, Old School Blue.
The Glasgow Rangers football team's the greatest team of all. We support the Glasgow Rangers, do not Ibrox is the place, and we will follow in the championship race. Yes, it's true, the boys in blue are just magic on the ball. The Glasgow Rangers football team's the greatest team of all. It's true, the magic boys in blue are the best team in the land. You've got to queue and govern to get a ticket for the stand. Yes, it's true, the boys in blue are just magic on the ball. The Glasgow Rangers football team's the greatest team of all. We've spent a lot of money on great players, yes, that's true. But the Rangers fans deserve the best from the boys in royal blue. Yes, it's true, the boys in blue are just magic on the ball. The Glasgow Rangers football team's the greatest team of all. Now years ago the story, it was dismal, full of gloom. Now we're building an extension for the Ibrox trophy room. Yes, it's true, the boys in blue are just magic on the ball. The Glasgow Rangers football team's the greatest team of all. In Europe we'll be travelling by land and sea and plain. The teddy bears have got the bears and we're on the march again. Yes, it's true, the boys in blue are just magic on the ball. The Glasgow Rangers football team's the greatest team of all. Yes, it's true, the boys in blue are just magic on the ball. The Glasgow Rangers football team's the greatest team of all.